This question has made people argue until they are hoarse, from the time of the ancient Greeks to the present day, and there is still no answer. Did the chicken or the egg come first? If we understand the question literally, the answer is simple. Animals that lay eggs appeared earlier than the chicken. Strictly speaking, the egg is much older than the chicken, but a more precise formulation of chicken or chicken-egg puts us in an endless loop of causes and investigations. That is, if the chicken hatched from an egg, then where did the egg come from? Probably from another chicken, which also came from an egg. Then what came first? On one side of the field, a team of chickens, according to scientists, needs the protein OV17 to form chicken eggs, and it is found only in the ovaries of the chicken. Without it the shell of chicken eggs cannot form, that is, without chicken no chicken eggs will be produced. But then there is the question of defining what a chicken egg is, an egg laid by a chicken or just an egg with a chicken in it. It is clear that the chicken with the O17 protein had to come from somewhere, but if an elephant lays an egg from which a lion emerges, will it be an elephant's or a lion's egg? Egg commands during reproduction. Two organisms share their genetic code in the form of DNA, but it is DNA. Are never copied 100% exactly. Usually in a new organism there are small differences over thousands of generations. These small mutations in DNA create new species of animals. But mutations occur in the zygote of the primary cell, and the egg is one single large cell, a creature very similar to a chicken, let's call it a proto-chicken, which united with a proto-rooster, and through a small mutation, the first chicken appeared, of course, from the egg. That is, the egg appeared first. Of course, the chicken team will say that the first chicken grew in the egg. But no species on Earth was born from a single mutation, although we love to divide animals into classes and species. This reflects the current state of affairs, not what it was millions of years ago. The process of evolution is so slow that not a single chicken family was created by the beginnings of a new species. Here's an example of dogs evolved from wolves. When people started to lure dogs into their homes, there was no moment when a wolf suddenly gave birth to a dog instead. There was a moderate artificial selection, that is, we collected wolves that were not afraid of people and were not very angry, and after hundreds of generations, large differences in genetics and behavior became noticeable. And what does this mean? We have two options left. Some ancient birds that lay eggs gradually turned into the great-grandmother of the chicken from which eggs hatch. In one of them a mutation was formed that gave domestic chicken some advantages. This was the first chicken that started making eggs. In this case the chicken was the first, or we have a great-grandmother of a chicken that gave birth to an ordinary chicken. That is, the egg should be called chicken, then the first was the egg. The question should be said to make no sense in the end. Everyone will agree whether the egg was chicken or proto-chicken. The first 100% chicken came from an egg. The egg was the first.